So, good afternoon everyone. Jonalyn Pineda, can you please lead the prayer?
Pinay Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. For our discussion today, I will show you the different kinds of grading system. First is the letter grade. Second is numerical grade. Third is the descriptive grades and the pass feeling grade. And the different types of grading system are E-class, manual, and pandemic. So this is one of the example of grading system. First is the E-class grading system. So for the E-class, there are three components which are written works, which ang 30%, performance task 50%, quarterly assessment is 20%. So for the highest possible score for the written works is 40 for the first, second 20, fifth, third for 15, fourth 15, and fifth is 10. For the total of 100%. So for the first written works, Geneva Sabidalas got 40. For the second written works, she got 17. For the third written works, she got 14. For the fourth written work, she got 11. And for the fifth written work, she got 10. So for the total of her written works is 92. So let's go on. Let's go to the performance task. For the first performance task, there is a 25. Second performance task is 25. Third, 10. Fourth, 20. And fifth is 20. For the total of 100%. So for the performance task of Geneva, she got 24 out of 35. Second, 22 out of 25. And for the third performance task, she got 7. For the fourth performance task, she got 15 out of 20. And for the last, she got 17 out of 20. And the total points of her performance task is 85. Let's move on. Let's go to the quarterly assessment. For the quarterly assessment, she got 43 out of 50. And let's going to solve for the percentage score. For the written works of Geneva Sabidalas, she got 92 will be divided by to 100 and multiplied to 100. And she got 92.00. And for the performance task of Geneva Sabidalas, she got 85 and 85 will be divided by 100% and multiplied by 100% with a total of 85.00. And let's move on. Let's go to the quarterly assessment of Geneva Sabidalas. So for the quarterly assessment, 43 will be divided by 250. And 50, after that, we will going to multiply it to 100. So ang Geneva got 86.00. And guys, let's proceed and solve the weighted score. So for the weighted score of Geneva Sabidalas, for the written works, she got 92.00 and it will be multiplied by 30% and she got 27.26. And for the performance task of Geneva, she got 85 for the percentage score. So we're going to multiply it to 50% or 0.50. So the total is 42.5. And let's move on. Let's go to the quarterly assessment of Geneva. So for the quarterly assessment, in the percentage score, she got 86.00. Let's going to multiply it into 20%, which is 0.20. So the total is 17.2. For the initial grade, we will going to solve all the weighted score. For the written works of Geneva Sabidalas, he got 27.6. And for the performance task, she got 42.5. And for the quarterly assessment, she got 17.2. For the total of 87.3. To get the quarterly grade of Geneva Sabidalas, I use a transmutation table. So, the 87.3 will be transmitted into 92. So, this is the manual computation of grading system that I've done earlier. The last grading system that I'm going to discuss to you is the pandemic grading system. So for the pandemic grading system, there are only two components, which are written works 40%, performance task 60%. For the pandemic grading system, there is no quarterly assessment. So let's go for the written works. And for the highest possible score, for the first written works is 10, second written works is 15, 15 for the third, and for the fourth is 10. So for the written works of Geneva Sabidalas, she got 8 out of 10, 13 out of 15, and 12 out of 15, and 10 over 10. So the total is 43. So let's go for the performance task of Geneva Sabidalas. So for the first performance task is 35, second 35, and third is 30. So Geneva got a 30 out of 35, 31 out of 35, and 30 out of 30. So, and the total points of Geneva is 91. So let's go for and proceed for the percentage score of Geneva Sabidalas in written works. So for the total, she got 43. For the total of Geneva is 43, will be divided by into 50 and multiply into 100. So her percentage score is 86.00. And also for the performance task of Geneva Sabidalas, she got 91. The total is 91. So 91 will be divided by into 100 and multiplied to 100. So the total is 91.00. And let's move on. Let's go to the weighted score. For the weighted score of Geneva, she got a 86.00 in percentage score. So it will be multiplied into 40% or 0.40. So it equals to 34.4. And for the performance task of Geneva, she got a 91.00 in percentage score, and it will be multiplied to 60% or 0.60. And equals to 54.6. To get the initial grade, we will going to add the weighted score of Geneva Sabidalas in written works and performance task. So for the written works, she got 34.4, and for the performance task, she got 54.6. It equals to 89. And to get the quarterly grade, I use a transmutation table, and 89 is transmuted to 93. Thank you for listening, students. Hope you enjoyed and learned. Have a nice day. Goodbye.